So, regenerative medicine is the process of creating living, repair, or even replace tissue or organ function due to lost age, disease, damage, and even defects. It is game changing with the potential to fully heal damaged tissues and organs, offering solutions and hope for people who have conditions that today are beyond repair. It is also working to create solutions for organs that become permanently damaged. Overall, the main goal of this medicine is to find a way to cure previously untreatable injuries and diseases. Now, why do we need regenerative medicine, you ask? Well, regenerative medicine is a branch of translational research in tissue engineering and molecular biology which deals with the process of replacing, engineering human cells, tissues, or organs to restore or establish normal function. This means that people with organ or tissue damages would live longer and happier lives. Now, none of this would be possible if it wasn't for stem cells. Stem cells represent an exciting area in medicine because of their potential to regenerate and repair damaged tissues. Some current therapies, such as bone marrow transplantation, already make use of stem cells and their potential for regeneration of damaged tissues. Over 100 years have gone by since the term regenerative medicine has been created, and over those years, many accomplishments have been made. In February 2nd, 1909, Alexander A. Maximel lectured at a Berlin Hematological Society meeting on a theory that all blood cells come from the same ancestor cell. In March 29, 1963, Ernest McCulloch and James Till at the Ontario Cancer Institute exposed mice to lethal doses of radiation and then injected the mice with bone marrow cells. They found that the more marrow given to the mice, the greater chance the mice survived. On July 12, 1974, Congress bans all federally funded fetal tissue research until the National Commission of Human Subjects of Biomedical and Behavior Research devises guidelines for it. In March 29, 1978, transplantable stem cells are discovered in human correction. In March 29, 1981, embryonic stem cells are first derived from the inner cell mass of mouse blastocysts. In March 29, 1990, mouse marrow regenerating stem cells are first completely separated from in vivo colony-forming cells. In March 29, 1992, neural stem cells are identified in the adult human brain for the first time. In March 29, 2001, President Bush authorized the use of federal funds for a number of existing human embryonic stem cell lines. And finally, in March 2009, President Obama issues executive order removing barriers to responsible scientific research involving human stem cells. Now, don't get me wrong, regenerative medicine will give people longer and happier lives, but it also has its ethical issues, like componentation, for example. Componentation of the human body represents a preliminary step toward co-modification of the human body. In the future, a new perspective of human bodies, organs, tissues, and more may be even seen as disposable tools, like disposable cameras, syringes, and contact lenses. New ethicals may even emerge from that point as well. If componentation would continue in the future, the society would never be the same when it comes to the human body. People wouldn't even feel like people anymore. Instead, an ongoing part replacer that uses disposable parts for their own body. There will then be no difference between a robot replacing its battery and a person replacing his or her organ. In conclusion, regenerative medicine can be taken in many directions, but my question to you is, where do you think regenerative medicine will be in the future?